School is obviously very important for a child. It's where they're learning about the world in their classes and also from their classmates. And with the push for standardized testing now, kids as young as 3 and 4 are sitting around all day looking at worksheets. News 4's Allie Ingersoll is now live in the newsroom where she's telling us about the importance of learning through playing for kids that young.
Christy, this is the time of year where parents are looking at where they're going to send their little ones to school next year for preschool. So while these parents are out there, they should be asking some questions like how that particular pre-K balances work and play.
We know that the earlier a child is exposed to quality care and learning environments such as pre-Ks, the better they're going to be later in life.
Right now in Erie County, around 30,000 children ages 3 and 4 are just getting home from their day at pre-K.
At those earliest ages, we're really missing the mark if we're not engaging a child physically as well as emotionally and mentally in learning.
That's the type of learning these young kids should be participating in while they're in preschool. Lynn Polano, who is the CEO at the Child Care Resource Network, says over the last few years that's changed though, and there's been a shift from learning through play to working throughout the day.
We do have to be very careful not to expect from children things that are beyond their age and beyond their stage.
A local parent we caught up with says he thinks there needs to be a balance, and that's how kids can get the most out of their learning.
Because if you sit down with toddlers and try and go through books with them, if they're not in the mood, it's just a waste of time.
90% of our brain and personality development happens during the first 5 years of our lives. Polano says if we don't allow children to use their imaginations and learn through playing, it can have long-term effects.
A child has to work through some amount of frustration and some amount of real-world experience in order to build their problem-solving ability. The most critical time in a child's life is those young years, and if we take away those opportunities to learn and grow in a way that is conducive to them in those years, we really are robbing them of their future.
Polano says there needs to be a continuation of what kids learn at school at home, which means limiting their screen time and encouraging kids to play more. She also said it's really important for parents to ask questions about what their kids are doing and why they're playing in the way they are. In the newsroom, Allie Ingersoll, News 4 at 4.